Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Top Crypto Bull with your daily crypto update. Want to start off by saying that looks like the Doge meme coin logo now officially appears on the official web page of the Department of Government Efficiency. This is the picture that appears on the official web page of Department of Government Efficiency, and it's pretty cool. Here, let me read you what it says here. Musk Doge Agency launches official website with Dogecoin logo. Dogecoin rallied after Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency launched its official U.S. government website displaying the dog-themed cryptocurrency logo. So yeah, look out for Doge. It might start rallying here anytime soon. It already did. I mean, I think it was in the low 30s, and let's see what price it is right now. Doge is up 9.4% up for the day, and it's at the price of 37 cents at the time of recording. So definitely, yeah, it was as low as 33 cents earlier today. But then once they announced that the Doge logo appears on the Department of Government Efficiency official webpage, it rallied all the way up to 39 cents, basically almost 40 cents. And right now it's at 37 cents. So it wouldn't surprise me if Doge starts making a move. Maybe it's been going sideways between 30 cents and 40 cents for a long time now. So I believe anytime Bitcoin is going to break out, and all the cryptos are going to follow. And it wouldn't surprise me if Doge starts mooning here as soon as crypto goes parabolic. So let's start off by looking at the top 100 crypto bubbles before we get into the updates. Looks like the market is green. I literally don't see any red. Oh yeah, I see two red, about 3 red coins. OKB, Jupiter, and which this X and XDC network are the only red coins in the day, but not by much. I mean, about 1% or less. They're down, but everything else is green. Let's see, the top gainer of the day is the AI agent AI16Z. It's up 40% up for the day. And then we got the Trump coin. Trump coin's trying to make a comeback. It's up 21.6% up for the day. Current price is $41. But I'm so glad I sold the Trump meme coin on Sunday night. I did end up selling it around $60. I made around $700 profit, and I bought it into Crowit Knife. And I'm so glad I did that because I took my profits from Trump and I bought Crowit Knife, and Crowit Knife is up already. Let's see, let's go to the favorites here and see. Crowit Knife, I believe, is up like 40% up for the day. Let's look at the favorite list here. Now I'm adding 2 more coins to the favorite list here, Crowit Knife and COQ. And I'm so glad I bought Crowit Knife on Sunday at 7026. No, it was 7026. I bought it at 7026, and it's already up 47.2% up for the day. It's already up at 7040. So I'm up, I'm up about 40% from when I purchased on Sunday night. And I've been, it's not the first time I bought CAW Crowit Knife. I've been accumulating Crowit Knife at these low prices because right now I do believe it's being suppressed. I do believe the CRO token, which is the Kronos blockchain, is being suppressed, as well as the ecosystem, like all the meme coins on the blockchain like Crowit Knife. But it is a late bloomer. I do believe in 2021 the Kronos blockchain didn't moon until late 2021, and it did top off with Bitcoin in November 2021. So I think something similar is going to happen this cycle. Usually history repeats. It's not exact, but it rhymes. So I do believe the Kronos blockchain ecosystem is going to be a late bloomer. That's why I'm accumulating Crowit Knife right now, because it's only a it's a $30 million market cap. When I bought it on Sunday night, it was a $20 million market cap. But it's still very cheap. I do believe Crowit Knife could at least get to $1 billion. So I mean, that's an easy like 50x from the price of today. So definitely that's why I'm accumulating Crowit Knife. And another meme coin that I'm adding here to the favorites list besides Crowit Knife is COQ. It's up 16.5% up for the day. I believe the market cap is still pretty low, $65 million. Although it's mooned a lot, I mean it's already done like over like a 1000x. From when it first came out. I think it was at like Right now it's at, let's see how many zeros, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 zeros, 9, 6. So I'm accumulating COQ at this prices right now. It already mooned a lot over 1000x. I think at one point it was like 9 zeros, 9 or something like that. So it's already deleted like 2 or 3 zeros. But I still think it's a great buy because it's the number one meme coin on the Avalanche blockchain, and I also believe Avalanche blockchain right now is also being suppressed, and also I do believe it's going to be a late bloomer. I think it's going to top off in late 2025 with Bitcoin, because also Avalanche in the 2021 cycle, it was also a late bloomer. It topped off with Bitcoin in November 2021. So the Kronos blockchain and the Avalanche blockchain, I believe, are going to be late bloomers. That's why Avalanche, the Avax token, and the CRO token are kind of not mooning yet. But as soon as they start mooning, their meme coins are going to start mooning as well. And CAW is the number one meme coin on the Kronos blockchain, and COQ, Cock Inu, is the number one meme coin on the Avalanche blockchain. So that's why I'm adding these two meme coins to kind of help you guys out. If you're late in the game or you're looking into some meme coins with really low market cap, that could at least get to about $1 billion, at least about like 50x right around there from the price of today. CAW, Crowwood Knife, or Cock Inu are pretty good picks. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so or anybody says so. Learn to do your own research and only invest in the markets the money you're willing to lose. So let's see what the other favorites of the channels are doing right now. We got Bitcoin is up 3.1% up for the day. We got XRP is up 3.5% up for the day. XLM, Stellar Lumens is up 0.4% up for the day. Jasmy coin is making a move. It's up 5.7% up for the day. And we got XCN. It's actually down 3.8% up for the day, but it's been mooning. It's got to have a little bit of retracement. It's still holding above a penny, so that's really good. We need to, make a good support of a penny or higher for XCN. So let's get right into the Bitcoin update. See what Bitcoin is doing at the time of recording. Current price of Bitcoin right this second at the time of recording is $105,536. Bitcoin's been doing really good. For the last week, we've been closing above 100K, which is great. Yes, or today on January 21, we closed at $106,159. So that's really good. We've been closing above 100K, for the last week. So we got to keep closing above 100K. That way we can, make 100K into support. We don't really want to go back down 100K, but don't get shaken out if we do. The market maker loves to, do one last more shakeout to scare all the weak hands out. Get everybody fearful and get people to sell out of their positions. So we do have one last shakeout by the market maker, and we do like a flash crash, to like the mid 90s. Don't get shaken out. It'll probably be bought up quickly, and it'll be like a V-shaped recovery, and we'll be right back above 100K. So don't get shaken out if Bitcoin dips below 100K. We need to stay above 100K, so we don't want to fall back into this range between 90K and 100K. We've been in that range between 90K and 100K for over 2 months now, so we don't want to fall back under. But it looks like the range is basically ending. Looking at the chart here is very bullish. We're making higher highs, higher lows, and definitely, we've been closing above 100K. It looks like the consolidation period between 90K and 100K, it looks like it might be over. I mean, we don't know until Bitcoin goes parabolic, and we get to higher prices. There is a chance we might fall back into the range here between 90K and 100K. But looking at the chart, if I had to bet money on it, it looks like we're definitely breaking out of this range. But again, the market maker loves to shake people out. If it might have one last shakeout, and we might dip back under 100K, to scare all the weak hands out of the markets. So don't get shaken out if that happens. So hopefully, we stay above 100K and we go to higher prices soon on Bitcoin. So remain bullish on Bitcoin. My view on the market hasn't changed. I do believe we're in the parabolic bull run stage for Bitcoin and cryptos. We're in the banana zone where everything goes up right now. we're not going to, have a 30% crash yet. I don't believe so. I mean, nobody really knows 100% what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day for Bitcoin or cryptos. I don't have a crystal ball, but I've been studying the charts for many years now. And by looking at the charts and according to the 4-year cycle, Bitcoin is ready to make a parabolic move to the upside and make another new all-time high. We did make a new all-time high on January 20th, basically yesterday. We got it to as high as 109,358. But I do believe at any time now, we're going to go parabolic and go even higher. Now, I do believe Bitcoin is going to get above 120K before we have a deep correction on Bitcoin. And there's a potential it could get to as high as $138,000 before we have a deep correction for Bitcoin. Now, by a deep correction for Bitcoin, I mean like a 30% correction or more. And I've already said it in many of my videos, if you've been following me along. The reason I believe that is because in all previous 3 cycles on the Bitcoin chart, once it's in the last year, the bull run, the parabolic bull run phase, and it goes into price discovery, when it goes into true price discovery, it always does a 100% move to the upside before it has a 30% correction. Now this time it went into price discovery on November 6th. True price discovery, because actually, in March 2024, Bitcoin did, go above 69K, up to 73K, but then it wicked back down under 69K and, and remained under it for 8 months. And it wasn't until November 6th where it went into true price discovery. Now, in case you don't know, true price discovery is when it breaks the previous all-time high from the last cycle and it stays above the previous all-time high from the last cycle. So the last cycle was 2021, and the all-time high was 69K for Bitcoin. So true price discovery on this cycle happened in November 6, 2024, when we finally broke 69K and stayed above it. We've been above 69K this whole time, over 2 months now, 2 months and a half now. So we're in true price discovery, and every time Bitcoin goes into true price discovery, it always does a 100% move to the upside before it has a deep correction. So potentially, if it completes the 100% move from 69K, that would be around 138,000. Basically 69K times 2. So there is a potential that Bitcoin will get to at least $138,000 before we see a deep correction of 30% or more. Now, I'm being conservative. I'm saying that Bitcoin will at least get above 120K before we get a deep correction of 30% or more. So somewhere between 120K and 138K is my next local top on the short term for Bitcoin, and then I expect a deep correction. Could be 30%, 40%, or even up to 50%. But right now, I don't believe we're going to crash. Don't listen to the bears out there. This is not the time to be bearish. A lot of bears are saying we're going to go to 70K or 76K, or they're saying that the bull run's basically topped already. But I don't think that's true. I do believe we're going to keep going to higher prices, and I do believe 90K is the line in the sand for Bitcoin. I don't think we'll dip below 90K anymore. I do believe we have a lot of support in 90K. We might see a quick wick like we did here, on January 13 all the way to 89K, but then it got bought up quickly. Literally, we were only under 90K for about 10 minutes, and then it bounced right back up. So yeah, don't get shaken out. I do believe 90K is going to hold. I don't think we're gonna go under 90K anytime soon, and I do believe we're gonna continue up before we have a deep correction. And again, I do believe we got to get to at least above 120K before we see a deep correction of 30% or more for Bitcoin. Now on the long term, my Bitcoin price prediction, at the top of the bull run sometime in September 2025, that's when I see Bitcoin topping off. Give or take a month, might be August 2025, might be October 2025. But my price range is right around 180K and 250K for the top of the bull run for Bitcoin. The reason I think that is because there's diminishing returns, on the Bitcoin gains every cycle. In the 2017 cycle, from the bear market low to the high, it had a 129x gains, and on the 2021 cycles, from the bear market low of 3,184 until up to 69K. It was a 22x gains. And on this cycle, since we have diminishing returns, I do believe it's going to be less than 22x. I'm thinking it's going to be anywhere between a 12x to a 17x gains on this cycle for Bitcoin. So, the bear market low for Bitcoin was right around 15,000. It was right around 15,400, but I'm just rounding down. I'm rounding down to 15K for easy math. So 15K times 12 is right around 180K, and 15K times 17 is right around 250K. So that's why my Bitcoin price target for the top of the bull run sometime in late 2025, around September 2025, is between 180K and 250K. There's a lot of moon boys out there who are saying that Bitcoin could get to above $500,000 price for Bitcoin, or even over $1 million price this top of the bull run. But I don't think that's going to happen. Like I just explained, there are diminishing returns on the Bitcoin gains every cycle, and I just don't see it. If Bitcoin got to over $500,000, that would be way over a 22x. So I definitely don't think that's going to happen, because there are diminishing returns, and I do believe Bitcoin gains are going to be less than 22x this cycle. I'm predicting somewhere between a 12x to a 17x from the bear market low. But I would love to be wrong. I would love Bitcoin to get to $500,000 or $1 million. If that happened, we will all be instant millionaires. If you're invested into any altcoin right now, you'll be basically an instant millionaire, because the more the Bitcoin goes to the upside, the harder the altcoins go to the upside. So we will all be instant millionaires if Bitcoin gets to like $500,000 or $1 million. So we'd love to be wrong, but realistically, I only see Bitcoin topping off between 180K and 250K at the top of the bull run sometime in late 2025. So stay bullish on Bitcoin, and let's get right into the XRP update. So current price of XRP at the time of recording is, okay, just waiting for the internet here. So current price of XRP right now is $3.17 or $3.16. It's doing pretty good. We've been staying above $3. We don't want to fall back under the $2.90, but we want to be above $3. We don't want to fall back into this range between $2 and $2.90. We were in that range for a long time, ever since December 2nd. So over a month and a half, we were ranging between $2 and $2.90. We don't want to do that anymore. We want to stay above it, and it looks like we're making a base here, above $3. So that's really good. It's coiling up to go parabolic as soon as Bitcoin makes higher prices. Yesterday or today, January 21, we closed at $3.17. The day before that, we closed at $3.10, and the day before that, we closed at $2.95. But it's pretty close to $3. We'll call it around $3. And the day before that, we closed at $3.26. So basically, we've been closing about $3 for the last week. So that's really, really good. We want to keep, closing above $3. So that way, we don't fall back under. And as soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic, I do expect higher prices for XRP. We're gonna be just going sideways, below 350 for a while. If you've been following my videos, you would know that I've been telling you guys a long time ago that we would probably see some resistance, close to 350, because that's the current all-time high for XRP that it made in December 2017, and a lot of people bought that top or pretty close to it. So that's why a lot of people are selling between $3 and $3.50. So that's why we're probably gonna stall out here for a little while. But as soon as we break $3.50, we'll probably moonshot to around $5, $6, $7 quickly. And I do believe once Bitcoin goes parabolic, XRP is going to continue its parabolic move here and make a similar move here, like it did from November 6th until December 2nd, where it did a little bit under 6x. So once it's done, with this parabolic move, it started here right around 250. Started in January 13. It was right around 250, and it started going parabolic. I do believe it's in the middle of its parabolic move, and it's gonna probably finish off sometime in mid-February to late February. And once it's done with this parabolic move, I do expect around a 5 to 6x from 250. So I do expect, somewhere between like like a $10 XRP all the way up to a $15 XRP by late February. So that's my next short-term price target for XRP. Once it breaks 350 and it continues its parabolic run to the upside, I do expect the run to continue, and I do expect once the run is over, once it makes a local top, it'll be right around $10 to $15, and then it'll probably have a massive correction and then consolidate some more and then get ready for higher prices again. So at the top of the bull run, on the long term, I do expect XRP to at least get to $15. That's like, I'm not selling until XRP gets to around $15. I'm gonna sell like, some of my coins, but then I'm gonna hold more coins for higher prices. Now I do believe XRP is mimicking the 2017 cycle it had, where it did over a 500x. It had a massive bull run. This time around, I don't think it could do a 500x, but I do believe it could do at least a 50x from the bear market low of 30 cents. But if Bitcoin gets anywhere near 250K, it could go as high as $30. So that's why, a 50x from 30 cents would be right around $15, and a 100x from 30 cents would be right around $30. So almost for sure, but again, nothing is guaranteed. I could really almost bet money that XRP will get to $15, but it has the potential to go as high as $30. So stay bullish on XRP. We're just coiling up, getting ready to break 350, to break this 350 barrier here. And as soon as it does, it's gonna go parabolic. So get ready. It's right around the corner. So let's get right into the XLM update. See what XLM is doing at the time of recording. Current price of XLM at the time of recording is, okay, just waiting for the internet. Okay, there it is. So current price of XLM right now is 43 cents. So just going sideways. XLM has been going sideways for over 2 months, ever since November 23rd. It's just been going sideways between like 31 cents and like 50 cents here. But at least we're staying above 41 cents. We have a lot of support here at 41 cents. We don't want to fall back under 41 cents. We want to stay above 41 cents, and wait for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and then it's going to pull up XLM and the rest of the cryptos. Today we closed at 44 cents, and yesterday we closed at 44 cents also, and the day before that we closed at 43, and the day before that we closed at 49. So we've been closing above 41 cents for like over 2 weeks now. So that's really good. It's starting to build a lot of support. So we just need to keep closing about 41 cents, and XLM is ready to moonshot. Usually shortly after XRP starts mooning, XLM will follow. XRP started mooning about a few days ago, about a week ago. So I think it's about time that XLM is going to start mooning as well. Probably just waiting for Bitcoin to break to higher prices. But at any time now, I do expect XLM to start mooning. And I do believe Bitcoin is going to continue its run to the upside. So that's going to pull up all the cryptos, including XLM. Like Bitcoin is the original crypto, and the altcoins are like the children of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the father, and the altcoins are the children, and the children follow the father. So whenever Bitcoin goes higher, the altcoins follow and they go higher. But when Bitcoin goes down, the altcoins follow and they go down even harder. But right now, luckily, we're in the banana zone of the Bitcoin cycle, where everything goes up. I call it the parabolic bull run phase. So we're just waiting for Bitcoin to go higher. We're not going to crash to zero. We're not going to go back down to 70K for Bitcoin. I just don't see it in the cards. Again, I don't have a crystal ball. Nobody really knows for sure, but I'm like 99% sure we're going to keep going higher. And we're not gonna crash all the way to 70K or nothing like that. And I definitely don't think the bull run is over. I definitely think Bitcoin could get to at least 180K at the top of the bull run. So yeah, stay bullish on XLM, and we'll be going to higher prices here at any time. Now at the top of the bull run, I also believe XLM is going to have a massive cycle, just like XRP this cycle. I think XRP and XLM are mimicking the 2017 cycle, where they did over a 500x from low to high. This time around, XLM I believe could do anywhere between a 50x to a 100x. So the bear market price for XLM was 7 cents. That was the low. So 50x would be right around 350, and 100x would be right around $7. So I could almost guarantee XLM will get to 350, but again, nothing is guaranteed. I'm not a financial advisor, but if Bitcoin gets to really high prices, if it gets really close to 250k, there is a potential that XLM could get to as high as $7. So stay bullish on XLM. I do believe it's just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and then XLM is going to go parabolic too. On the short term, once Bitcoin goes parabolic, we might see a little bit of selling off here at 63 cents, because that's where XLM made its all-time high, not its all-time high, but it made it that 63 cents was high for the 2021 cycle. So we might see some selling off there, but I don't think that much. There won't be that much selling off, but where I see a lot of selling off would be right around 73 cents, which is where XLM did its all-time high in 2017. So we might see more selling off at 73 cents, because people who bought right around 73 cents, they've been holding for 7 years, so they're gonna want to break even and get their money back. But after we break 73 cents, the sky's the limit. We'll be in price discovery, and I could easily see us getting to 350, no problem. So stay bullish on XLM, and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. So so before we get into the Jasmy update, let's go over some news. That way the charts don't get too boring. Let's see what other news we got here. It looks like just like the title says, that I put on the title of this video, it looks like Trump pardons Silk Road creator Ross Ulbricht. U.S. President Donald Trump has followed through on his promise to pardon Ross Ulbricht, the founder of the online drug market Silk Road, who was in prison for over a decade. U.S. President Donald Trump has given a full pardon to Ross Ulbricht, who has been in prison for 12 years for founding the defunct darknet marketplace, the Silk Road. This is what Donald Trump says. I'll make it bigger. I just called the mother of Ross William Ulbricht to let her know that in honor of her and the libertarian movement, which supported me so strongly, it was my pleasure to have just signed a full and unconditional pardon for her son, Ross. The scum that worked to convict him were some of the same lunatics who were involved in the modern-day weaponization of government against me. He was given 2 life sentences plus 40 years. Ridiculous. So that's what Donald Trump tweeted earlier today. So it looks like Ross Ulbricht was arrested in 2013 and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole in 2015 for his role in the operation and creation of the Silk Road. Freeing Ulbricht was one of Trump's many promises to the crypto community during his presidential campaign, with the businessman pledging to pardon the Silk Road founder on his first day of office re-elected. Well, it was the second day. Not too bad. It was the second day, so a lot of people were mad because he didn't mention crypto yesterday during his speech, or he didn't do anything. He didn't sign any crypto orders or any crypto bills. But on the second day, he did make good on his promise. And he freed Ross Ulbricht, so that's not too bad. It might take some time, but it looks like Donald Trump is keeping his promises to the crypto people, to the crypto world. So several Bitcoiners had earlier expressed frustration with Trump for not following through on his promise to pardon Ulbricht on January 20. Trump instead pardoned around 1,500 people involved in the U.S. Capitol attack on January 6, 2021. U.S. Senator Ron Paul had also called on Trump to pardon Ulbricht in January 21 letter, just hours before the president announced the pardon. So there you go. People who were mad, now you could be happy because he finally pardoned him. So let's read this part here. Why did Bitcoin supporters advocate Ulbricht's release? The crypto community has long called for Ulbricht's release for various reasons. Some question Ulbricht's key role in the Silk Road, arguing that he didn't deserve to die in prison for contributing to a marketplace where users could freely exchange goods, both legal and illegal. Others called him a Bitcoin legend due to his early contribution to the Bitcoin market. So this guy here says, the Bitcoin historian says, why Ross Ulbricht is a Bitcoin legend. He launched the largest Bitcoin market at 50 cents. He had 200,000 BTC taken by the government, serving a 2x life sentence. Oh, so that's where the government got their $200,000 Bitcoin, and now Trump's going to use it for a Bitcoin reserve. So he should definitely free Ross Ulbricht. I mean, I don't know how he got that Bitcoin, whether it was legal or illegal, but the government's using it. So I mean, why is the government using it? So there you go. Definitely, in that case, if the government's going to keep his $200,000 Bitcoin and possibly use it over Bitcoin reserve, I definitely think Ross Ulbricht should be freed. I mean, if the government's using the money, I mean, at least free the man who got you that money. So there you go. So yeah, there you go. Just some of the news I wanted to share with you guys. Now let's get right into the Jasmy update, and then we'll do more news. So current price of Jasmy update is 0.27. At least it's bouncing back. I mean, we did get as low as 0.2577 today. We got as low as that, but we did bounce back, and we did manage to close at 0.2808. Hopefully you guys bought that dip, because that might have been the last dip. That might have been the last chance to buy Jasmy at those prices. So definitely, I do believe we're, the market's about to go parabolic. So Jasmy's just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic. But I mean, this is normal in the crypto world. I mean, Jasmy's already up like about 10x from the bear market low of 0028. So once you have massive gains, you always see corrections. Actually, when it got to as high as 6 cents, it was it went up as high as like a over a 20x. So once it got to 6 cents, it did over 20x, and then it had to correct. Once just like Solana, it did a 20x from $8 all the way to like $200, and then it corrected, all the way down to 100. So it did over like a 50% correction, just like Jasmy. Jasmy did over a 50% correction too. So this is just like Solana. Solana got did over 20x and then corrected 50%, and Jasmy did the same thing. It did over 20x from the bear market low, and it corrected a little bit over 50%, and it's going to bounce back just like Solana did. Solana bounced back after it did a 50% correction, and it made a new all-time high. So the same thing is going to happen for Jasmy. At any time it's going to start going parabolic as well. Just waiting on Bitcoin to go parabolic, because the altcoins follow Bitcoin. And once Jasmy goes parabolic, I do see a similar move happening here, like it did from November 23rd all the way up to December 5th. It went from 2 cents to 6 cents, so it did a 200% move. So I'm gonna round up to around 3 cents. So a 200% move from 3 cents would be right around 9 cents. So once Bitcoin goes parabolic, I could quickly see Jasmy mooning and getting to around 9 cents, all the way up here somewhere. Really anywhere between 8 to 10 cents. But I'm targeting right around 9 cents. Once Bitcoin goes parabolic, Jasmy will do another 200% move to the upside, and and consolidate right around 9 cents, and then get ready for another move to the upside. But on the short term, Jasmy, we got to get above 3 cents first. We got to get above 3 cents. We definitely want to get above 3 cents, and once we get above 3 cents, we definitely want to get above 4 cents. 4 cents has been resistance for a long time for Jasmy. We only flipped it for about 2 weeks and had it for support for about 2 weeks, but then we came right back down under 4 cents. So we got to break above 3 cents, then 4 cents, and then eventually it'll be a lot easier once we break above 4 cents and remain above 4 cents and make a support. It'll be a lot easier to break above 6 cents, because there's a lot less volume above 4 cents. So the first thing is break above 3 cents, then 4 cents, and then wait for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and then Jasmy will blast off and probably head to 9 cents, and before it consolidates a little bit more. So remain bullish on Jasmy. On the long term, I see Jasmy getting to at least $1. That's my price target for Jasmy. Now there's a lot of people out there saying that Jasmy could only get to around 30 cents or 60 cents, and I'm okay with that. Maybe it will. But I'm more bullish on it. I think you get to at least $1. But even if it only got to 30 cents, that's still a 100x from the bear market low of 0.0028. And if it got to 60 cents, that's still a 200x from the bear market low of 0.0028. But I'm thinking it could do a 300x from the bear market low of 0.0028 and get to around $1. And when I say around $1, I mean might only get to like 95 cents or 90 cents, but somewhere around there, somewhere around $1. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know when I'll be selling my Jasmy. I might not sell it right at $1 because $1, it's like a psychological number. Just like Bitcoin, was hard for it to get to 100K. It might not get to $1. It might only get to like 95 cents or 90 cents. But right around there, I'm selling some Jasmy somewhere between like 90 cents and $1. Just depending on what the chart says, on the time frame of the bull run. So subscribe to my channel, and I'll be letting you know when I'll be selling some Jasmy coins. When I'll be selling my Jasmy coins. So stay bullish on Jasmy, and you'll reap the rewards here in the near future. Now let's get right into the XCN update. See what XCN is doing at the time of recording. Current price of XCN is 0.1194. Basically a little bit over a penny. Today we managed to close at 0.1215, so above a penny. That's great. And the day before that we closed at 0.1282, and the day before that 0.1022, and the day before that 0.1146. So we've been basically closing above a penny for the last 4 days. So that's really good. We want to stay above a penny. XCN has moonshot it. You would have been lucky if you bought it before January 13. When it was around 0.0024, 0.0025. You'd be up massively if you would have bought it then before it had these massive green candles. Or you would even more luckier if you would have bought it anywhere near the bear market low of 0.007. But either way, I still think, even if you bought right now, I still think it's a good price. About around a penny, because I do believe it could get to at least 25 cents this cycle. So there's still a good like 20x to 25x left in XCN, in my opinion. I'm very bullish on XCN. I do believe it could get to 25 cents on this cycle, and I do believe it's going to be a good narrative. The DeFi, decentralized finance. I do believe DeFi is the true reason that crypto got invented. I do believe all the banks are going to get clarity, and they're going to be able to hold cryptos. So I do believe the future of banking is DeFi, decentralized financing, and XCN has been doing it ever since it got created. Basically, if you don't know, XCN is a decentralized finance where you could it's a lending protocol where you could borrow money by putting your crypto as collateral, and they'll lend you money. And besides crypto, you could also put your NFTs as collateral. That's why I like XCN, because most lending protocols like Avax, Compound, and other ones out there, they only accept crypto as collateral, but XCN accepts both crypto and NFTs as collateral. So you could put your favorite cryptos or your favorite NFTs as collateral. That way you don't sell, and you could borrow money against it, and then you could use that money as you wish. So I do believe DeFi, decentralized financing, is the future of crypto, the future of banking, and I do believe banking is about to get clarity. Speaking of that, let me read you this quick article here about B of A, where it says B of A CEO says bank is eager to enter crypto if regulators allow. Brian Moynihan believes financial institutions would gladly facilitate cryptocurrency payments if clear regulations around their use were established. Bank of America CEO Brian believes U.S. banking institutions are willing to adopt cryptocurrency payments if proper rules are in place, signaling that financial industry is still waiting for clear signals from regulators before moving forward. So there you go. I do believe, let's read a little more of it, and then I'll say my thoughts. It says, in an interview with CNBC at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, Brian said that proper regulations make crypto payments a real thing. Then the banking system will come in hard on the transactional side of it. In such a scenario, crypto transactions would simply be considered another payment type alongside credit cards, debit cards, and Apple Pay. We have hundreds of patents and blockchain ready. Let me read that again. We have hundreds of patents on blockchain already. We know how to enter the field. So there you go. They're just waiting. they're just waiting to come in. The banks are just waiting for clarity from Donald Trump, and I do believe Donald Trump's going to make good on the promises, just like he made good on the promise of freeing, the Silk Road creator. So I do believe anytime, the banks are going to get into, crypto and decentralized financing, and XCN, they've been doing it all along ever since it got created in 2020. And also Visa's backing XCN. So Visa is like a big old bank company for credit cards and in debit cards. So XCN is already set up. There's no reason Visa would invest into XCN and let it fail. Basically, I do believe XCN is going to be massive this cycle and the next cycles. Also, in case you don't know, the NASDAQ 100, the stock market NASDAQ 100 is also a heavy hitter behind XCN. They're heavily backing XCN. So, the NASDAQ 100 doesn't really back that many cryptos, but it backs XCN. So there you go. It's got Visa, XCN, and I do believe there's a bunch of hidden banks. Probably BlackRock and JP Morgan are behind XCN too. They just haven't made it publicly. But I do believe XCN is going to do massively. So, stay bullish on XCN. On the short term here, I do believe, we got to keep consolidating over a penny. And if we do consolidate over a penny, once Bitcoin goes parabolic again, we might get as high as 3 cents before a little bit more consolidation. Do another 200% up to the upside. So there you go. Stay bullish on XCN, and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. All right. Let's get right into the Avax blockchain. The Avax update. See what Avax is doing at the time of recording. Current price of Avax or Avalanche is $37.36. Another suppressed blockchain, I believe, just like CRO token, just like the Kronos blockchain. I do believe Avalanche is suppressed, but that's okay because that just gives us more time to accumulate. Don't miss out on Avalanche. If you want to for sure play, like that's not going to get rug pulled or go to zero, I do recommend Avax. I do believe it still has at least a 10x from the price of today. That's pretty good. If you're investing $1 million into Avax, that's like $10 million. I don't have that kind of money, but there are rich people out there, and it has the liquidity too. So Avalanche is one of those cryptos, for like the rich people. They have, huge amount of investing money, like $1 million or more, because it has a lot of liquidity and it has a lot of potential, and it's not going to be a rug pull or go to zero or anything like that. I do believe Avalanche could get to at least $300 at the top of the bull run, but it has the potential to get as high as $600. And I do believe it's just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and it's going to take off. It's going to be a late bloomer, just like it was in 2021. In 2021, in that cycle, 2021, Avax, in the beginning of the parabolic bull run phase, it wasn't really doing much. But until the last few months of 2021, it went parabolic and ended up topping off with Bitcoin in November 2021, right around $140. And right now, it's just sitting in the range, between like $30 and $45, just going sideways. But I do believe at any time, as soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic, it's going to break to the upside. And my next on the short-term price target for Avalanche is around $65. I do believe we'll see some resistance here around 65 because that's the current local top that it made in March of 2024. So I do believe once it goes parabolic, it'll probably do a 100% move and get to right around $65. But once it breaks 65, then I could easily see it going to its previous all-time high of around $140. So stay bullish on Avalanche, and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. Don't miss out on Avalanche. I do believe it's a AAA blockchain. It's a real world asset blockchain. It's the number one gaming. It's the number one Web3 gaming blockchain. It does have the number one Web3 game of the year for 2024, which is Gunzilla. Which is Off the Grid by Gunzilla, created by Gunzilla. So definitely don't sleep on Avalanche. I do believe it's going to do really good. And also I was just researching, and it also has an AI narrative. Soon it's going to come out with the Avalanche 9000 AI. It's going to have an ecosystem of AI, and it's going to have AI agents and all kinds of AI ecosystem coins in there. So don't miss out on Avalanche. It's gonna have an AI narrative. It already has a real world asset narrative, and it already is the number one Web3 gaming blockchain. And in case you didn't know, Avalanche, is being used. The blockchain Avax is being used by California DMV to hold all the vehicle titles on the Avalanche blockchain. So the California DMV, I don't remember when. I think it was sometime last year. It basically put all the California vehicle titles on the Avalanche blockchain. So that's where the world is headed. Everything is going digital. They're trying to get rid of all the paper trail, trying to get rid of paper money and paper titles. They're gonna put all the titles, on the blockchain. All the real estate, house titles. They want to put on the blockchain. They want to get rid of the paper trail. So definitely, Avalanche has both real world asset, narrative. It's got the Web3 gaming narrative, and it's got an AI narrative about to be announced. It's going to be called Avalanche 9000 AI. It's going to be full of AI agents and a lot of cool stuff. So definitely don't miss out on Avalanche. You're still early on Avalanche. The bear market low was only $9. So, I mean, it's only about like a 4x from the bear market low. So I still see a lot of upside for this AAA blockchain. So don't miss out on Avalanche. Again, I do see Avalanche topping off at the top of the bull run sometime with Bitcoin around September 2025, and within a price between $300 and $600, right around there. So stay bullish on Avalanche. All right, let's go into a little bit more news before we get into the last two updates. Before we get into the crow with knife and the cocky news update. Okay, let me see. We just did this one. So let's read this one right here. The Trump meme coin dips after president admits I don't know much about it. The official Trump token fell from $48 to $42 after the U.S. president seemed unfamiliar with his own meme coin. Donald Trump's newly launched meme coin has taken another tumble after the U.S. president admitted he didn't know much about it. I don't know where it is, he said. I don't know much about it other than I launched it. And that is very successful. That's what Trump said in response to a reporter question in January 21 press conference announcing a $500 billion artificial intelligence investment venture. So, okay, let's see. This is what he said. He says, I haven't checked it. Where is it today? He asked. After he was told his token made billions, he said, several billions. That's peanuts for these guys, pointing to the AI bossman Sam Altman. So there you go. Mr. Trump trying to pretend he doesn't know he made billions out of his meme coin. He knows he made over $20 billion in his meme coins, in his Trump meme coin. And he knows his wife, Melania, also made millions, possibly billions on their meme coin launch. But I mean, you got, I guess he's just trying to, be humble or just pretend not to know anything about it. But I mean, he knows. He at least he admitted he knows that he launched it. So definitely he knows he made millions and billions, and he's taking advantage of him being famous and president. And he launched his official meme coin, his Trump meme coin, and made billions. But be careful now. I mean, it topped off at $75, and it's been retracing ever since. I mean, just like all meme coins, they have a massive run up to the upside, but then they have a massive correction to the downside. So, I'm waiting. I might buy Trump again if it gets anywhere around like $10 to $15. If it gets to around $10 to $15, then I might put in another $500 and and then sell it. Once it gets to like around like $40 again. So just make some quick money on it. But I'm not gonna buy it now. I already took my profits from the Trump meme coin that I bought. I put in $500 into the Trump meme coin on Saturday, and then I made a little bit over a 2x. I turned those $500 into $1,200. I sold out, and then I sold out at $60, and then I put that money into Crow with Knife, and I'm glad I did because I bought Crow with Knife at 6026, and right now it's already at 6040. So my $1,200 is already around $1,800. So I'm doing pretty good on that trade right there. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll be letting you know a little bit things like that when I buy and I sell. But if you subscribe to my Patreon, I'll be letting you know exactly when I buy and when I sell before I even mention it on my videos. So definitely check out the Patreon. I just started it like yesterday. The Patreon is patreon.com slash top crypto bull, just like it says on the beginning, the intro and the outro of the video. So check that out. If you're new to crypto and you want some help, it's only $20 a month, really, really cheap. And right now I just started, so you have my full attention. If you're new to crypto, I'll help you out in everything. If you don't even know how to buy coins or even how to open up an account and exchange, I'll help you out with that. I'll help if you want to buy coins in DEXs, in decentralized exchanges. I'll help you out buy meme coins or AI agents or anything you want. I'll help you build a good portfolio so you can still do good in the bull run. It's still early. There's still a lot of cryptos that haven't mooned yet, so you can still make some money. So definitely check out my Patreon. Again, it's patreon.com / top crypto bull. Just like it says, I think there's a link in the description or in my channel description. Check it out. But if not, it's right there in the intro and outro of the video. So check it out. Oh wait, I see a comment here by Big Baby G. Big Baby G, always making a comment. Love your comments. Let's see what Big Baby G says. What are your thoughts on made in USA crypto tax relief? Do you think this will hurt coins like Jasmy? Would you mind taking a quick look at Cardano? Okay, for sure. Anything for you, Big Baby G. I don't know if you saw my video yesterday. But at the end of the video, I kind of talked a little bit made in the USA coins. In case you don't know, I'm talking to everybody. In case you don't know, you could go to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, and there's a new category. You go under categories, and there's a Made in USA category now. And to answer Big Baby G, what are my thoughts on it? I do believe it might actually happen because if CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko are making a category of Made in America, they're insiders. We all know that CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, they're insiders. They know kind of what's going to happen before it happens. So if they're making a category of Made in America, then I do believe something could happen. I guess the rumor is that Donald Trump is going to make all the coins made in America tax-free or of capital gains. It's going to be capital gains tax-free. So coins like XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, USDC, Cardano. Big Baby G, you own Cardano, so that'd be really good for you if that happens. Now, maybe he won't be able to get rid of all the capital gains tax, but maybe Mr. Donald Trump could significantly lower it. Maybe he'll, he could lower it, to like 10% or 15%. Nobody really knows. It's up in the air, but I do believe it could actually happen because, CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, they're insiders. They know what's going to happen before it actually happens. So if they're making a Made in the USA category already, then I'm thinking there's about 70% chance it could actually happen. So those are my thoughts. I'm glad I bought some. I'm glad I bought a lot of Made in the USA America tokens without even knowing. I own XRP, I own Solana, I own Dogecoin, I own Avalanche, I own Sui, I own Stellar. I used to own Trump, but I don't own them no more. I own Uniswap. So just check out the list here. Algorand, Render. There's a whole bunch here. Aerodrome Finance, Helium, Compound. Just check it out. I also believe XCN is also American made in the USA. It's not on the list here yet. I don't think the list is complete yet. But they're adding. They keep adding more every day. Right now they have I don't know how many they have, but I think they're gonna keep adding every day because you gotta research which ones are American made. But a few days ago the list wasn't this big. I see like more coins keep getting added every day to this list. So those are my thoughts on that. Big Baby G, I do believe there's a 70% chance that Donald Trump does pass a bill where either there'll be no capital gains tax on Made in the USA coins, or if he can't get rid of all the capital gains tax, maybe it'll be lower, maybe like to 10 or 15% capital gains only on the Made American coins. Nobody really knows. It's up in the air. But it looks like Donald Trump, he's definitely going to be a crypto president. He made his official Trump meme coin. So I mean, if that doesn't prove he's a crypto president, I don't know what else will. He became like billionaire. I mean, he made more money his whole life in 2 days in a weekend than he ever has in his whole 70 something years of living. He made most of his riches off this meme coin than he ever did on his hotels or whatever other acting jobs he ever had. So definitely, I think there's a 70% chance that this made in the USA coin is going to happen. Now let's look at Cardano here for Big Baby G. We love Big Baby G here in this channel. I'm just waiting for it to load here. Okay, so current price of Cardano is just sorry about my internet. It's really slow. Once I run OBS, for some reason my internet is really slow. I'm just waiting for for me to I haven't cashed in some coins, but once I at the top of the bull run, once I cash in, I'm gonna buy the top of the line computer. So after the bull run, I'm gonna have a top of the line computer. My videos are gonna get way better. I'll be doing like a lot of animation. I'm just gonna go all out. I'm gonna buy the best computer at the top of the bull run once I cash in, and then my videos will get way better. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see really good videos in the future. But anyways, current price of Cardano is $1. I like Cardano. I just don't really own that much don't own that much on it right now because I can't really own them all. I sold most of my Cardano once it pumped, but I mean it is a good run, a good crypto, Big Baby G. The current all-time low is 0.17, and I do believe it could get to at least do a 50x from the all-time low. I mean at the all-time low, the bear market low. The bear market low was around like 23 cents, so I do believe it could get to right around like $12. And I think you want me to look at it in the charts. Let's look at the chart, see what it looks like. Let me pull it up here on the chart when we go to ADA. But I'm still bullish on Cardano, Big Baby G. I did have some, but I just recently sold some because I wanted to buy some other, I bought some AI agents and I bought some other, low market cap coins. So let me look at ADA. Okay, let me just go here to ADA. Okay, so right now it's at 99 cents. Looks like we just been, going sideways between like 83 cents and $1.13 for a long time too, from November 22. So this looks just like the XLM chart to me. So yeah, don't get frustrated, Big Baby G. If you don't see Cardano mooning yet, I do believe it's going to moon just like XLM. It's one of those OG cryptos. I do believe it could get to at least $12 this cycle. It's just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and I do believe it's going to once Bitcoin goes parabolic and ADA goes parabolic, I've noticed that that these coins they usually mimic their moves that they had previously. So Cardano, it went from like 33 cents here on November 5th. It went from all the way to 33 cents all the way up to like $1.32. So it did like about like a like a 4x. Yeah, so it did like roughly like a 4x, like a 4 to 5x. So once Cardano starts mooning, it could easily do a 4 to 5x. So once Bitcoin goes parabolic and it goes to higher prices, it'll pull up Cardano and it could easily go to $4 to $5 once it's done with this parabolic move. I mean, it's not going to do it in a straight line. There are going to have red days and correction. Let's see how long it did it here last time. So the last 4x to 5x move that it did from 33 cents to a dollar. What was it? To $1.32. It did it from November 5th, and it took how long? It did it from November 5th until December 3rd. So it did it almost in a month. So as soon as Cardano goes parabolic, it'll probably go parabolic for about a month. Again, not in a straight line. Nothing goes up in a straight line. It will have corrections, and it'll have red days, and sideways days. But let's just say Cardano started going parabolic tomorrow, on January 22nd. By mid-February, sometime around February 22, I wouldn't it wouldn't surprise me if Cardano was around $4 to $5. So that's my next move. The chart's still very bullish. I mean, look at this chart. It looks just like the XLM chart to me. It's just been going sideways for over 2 months now, and it's getting ready for a breakout. I'm very bullish on Cardano too. I just can't own all of them, Big Baby G. I did end up selling some Cardano because I wanted to buy some AI agents and some other low caps. But I own a lot of coins though, so that's why I just decided to sell that one because I do believe Cardano is going to do good in the long term though. I just can't hold all of them. So I do expect Cardano to go parabolic once Bitcoin gets to a new all-time high. So once Bitcoin breaks 109K, and goes higher prices, it'll definitely pull up Cardano. And I do believe the altcoin season is right around the corner. I do believe by mid-February to late February we'll be in full blast altcoin season, and by mid-February to late February I do see Cardano being between $4 to $5. And again, at the top of the bull run, I see Cardano getting to at least $12. I do see it at least doing a 50x from the bear market low of 23 cents. The bear market low of Cardano during this cycle was 23 cents. So I definitely think it could get to around $12, which would be a 50x. So I hope that helps you, Big Baby G. Don't get frustrated. If you don't see it, mooning. It's doing the same thing at XLM. It's been going sideways for over 2 months. So don't get frustrated. As soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic, Cardano is going to follow. And I do believe Cardano is going to do good this cycle because of Charles Hoskinson, which is the founder of Cardano. He's pretty much in cahoots with the government. I mean, he goes to the Congress meetings. He reminds me of Deanne Dixon. They're always going to Congress meetings and Congress hearings and promoting and advocating crypto. So I mean, these guys are insiders. So they're not going to let they're friends with the Congress people and the insiders. So they're not going to let their friends go down or get rug pulled or anything like that. I don't think Cardano is going to get rug pulled or go to zero. I think Cardano is a solid project, and I do believe it's just a matter of time before it starts mooning. So don't get anxious. I do believe Cardano is just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and as soon as it does, I could see it going all the way up to $4 to $5 sometime within a month time. So sometime by mid-February to late February, I could see Cardano being around $4 to $5. So hopefully that helped you out, Big Baby G. Don't get frustrated on Cardano. Right now, if Cardano is one of your only holdings, I don't know if you have other coins right now, but if you're already, if you bought Cardano pretty close to the bear market low, I wouldn't sell it right now because it's about to moon. It's been consolidating, for over 2 months. Don't be chasing, green candles. Unless you have a plan, unless you want to, sell out and buy like something like really low microcap, microcap is like, something around like 30 million or less. I bought, I'll let you know what I did. I sold some of my Cardano because I saw it was just going to keep going sideways. I was either going to sell some XLM or ADA, but I decided to sell my Cardano because I needed money. So I bought some Leah. Just an insider tip. If you're looking for a good AI agent, I bought Leah, Leah. It's an AI agent. It's only like around I think it's like a $68 million market cap. So right around there. So I bought Leah. It's an AI agent. I wanted to expose myself to AI agents. So that's what I did. I do believe Leah's going to do really good this cycle. So that's why I bought it. I mean, she's a really good. Check her out. Look up Leah on the AI agents. She's like a YouTuber. She's got like her own YouTube channel, and she's got like a really nice, like a really cool personality. She's like very sarcastic. She sounds like a real person. So that's why I really like her. So that's why I sold my ADA and I put it into Leah, just because I wanted to take that risk. I was either gonna sell ADA or XLM, but I decided to sell ADA. But if you want to do something like that, it would be a calculated risk. But if you don't want to, I mean, if you're still, if you bought, ADA, at around 23 cents, I wouldn't be getting anxious. I would I would wait, because it's about ready getting to moon. The only reason I sold ADA was because I hold already so many coins. I have so many utility coins. I have XRP, XLM, I have Avalanche, I have Jasmy coin. I got all these Sui. I got all these utility coins. I got Ethereum, Solana. So I had to get rid of one of them. So I just decided to get rid of ADA. But it doesn't mean because I don't like ADA. I love all cryptos. I mean, I'm a crypto enthusiast. I just chose ADA because I had to choose one. But there was no specific reason. But I still, if ADA was my only holding, I wouldn't be risking it to go chase a green candle right now. I would just wait because it's about ready to moon. Like I said, within a month's time, I do see it, being anywhere between $4 to $5. So just have patience, Big Baby G. ADA is just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and ADA is gonna follow. And again, at the top of the bull run, I do believe it could get to at least $12. So there you go, Baby G. I hope that helped you. I know it could get frustrating, but that's what crypto is. That's what trading is. It's pretty much boring. You gotta be really, really patient. It could get really boring. I mean, 80% of the time, Bitcoin and cryptos, they just go sideways. Only 20% of the times, they either have violent moves to the upside or violent moves to the downside. But either way, I'm still bullish on ADA. So hopefully that helped you out, Big Baby G. Okay, let's see. There's another comment over here. Let's see. It says, created by the Most High is saying, is it worth it to invest 100 to 200 in XRP and Bitcoin? Well, it just depends what type of trader you are. XRP and Bitcoin are pretty much solid projects that are never going to get rug pulled, but they are going to. They do have since they already have so much high market cap. They're already you're going to have less gains, less returns. Like let's just say by 100 to 200, I think you mean like $200. So let's just say you invested $200 into Bitcoin. It's already let's see what the Bitcoin price is right now at the time of recording. Let me see real quick. It was around 105. Let's see what it is right now. So if you invest $200 into Bitcoin right now, you're only gonna make around another $200 at the top of the bull run, because my price target for Bitcoin is right between 180K and 250K. So let's just say it gets to $200,000. So if you invest $200, you're only gonna do a 100% move at the top of the bull run. So your $200 will be worth $400. So if you're okay with only making $200 at the top of the bull run, then that would be okay. But you could invest into other coins. That's why I invested into Leah AI agents. But if you're pretty new, you probably don't know how to buy those AI agents. You got to go into the DEXs. But that's why I was gonna I brought into Crow with Knife and the Cock Inu meme coins into favorites, because to help new people out, or people who are late in the game, who would want to make better returns. Like right now, Crow with Knife is sitting at 704. It's only like a $30 million market cap. So I do believe it could get to $1 billion. So that would be like a good like a 50x. So if you invested $200 into Crow with Knife right now, and it did a 50x at the top of the bull run, you could make that $200 worth 2,000 times 5 is $10,000. So if you invested $200 into Crow with Knife right now, you could possibly sell your Crow with Knife around $10,000 at the top of the bull run. So what I'm saying is, Bitcoin and XRP are a good investment, but only if you invest a lot of money. Like if you invest $1 million into Bitcoin right now and you sell at the top of the bull run, then you'll make another $1 million. So that's worth it, because Bitcoin has a lot of liquidity in it. So that's why these rich people, they invest into Bitcoin and XRP, because they have a lot of high liquidity on it, where they could definitely make their money back and get and take their profits without no problem. So definitely I guess if you're asking me what I would invest into, I would rather invest into a low market cap coin, something with Crow with Knife or COQ Inu, something like that. But I wouldn't invest $200 into Bitcoin unless you love Bitcoin and XRP. I mean, if you love them and you're okay with only making a 100% move, then that would be okay. But you could probably do a 50x if you invest into something like with Crow with Knife or Cock Inu. So hopefully that helped you out. Let's see. Another question here created by the Most High, or spread out to Sol and XLM and Bitcoin. That type of thing. I only have around $150 and I want to make a good investment. Okay, yeah. Like I was saying, I guess I answered your question there. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I started out with very little money too, but luckily, I kept making more money and I kept reinvesting in it. If you only have $150, then I definitely well, it depends what kind of exchange you're into. If you're able to get into the crypto.com, you could crypto.com exchange. You could buy Crow with Knife or Cock Inu. I would suggest Crow with Knife because it has a lower market cap of 30 million. I'm really sure Crow with Knife is going to do really good at the top of the bull run. And if you keep getting some dry powder, you could probably keep accumulating Crow with Knife, because I do believe Crow with Knife is going to be a late bloomer and top off in the top of the bull run around I think you can get to at least $1 billion. And right now, being only a $30 million market cap, that's a good at least like 40 to 50x. So you could turn your $150 into let's just say $100, times 50x would be right around like $5,000. Or if you only have $150, I guess it would be let me see, 150 times 10 is 1,500 times 5, so that would be 7,000. Let me see, 1,500. Oh yeah, so you could make it around like 7,500 if you only have $150. You could turn your $150 to around 7,500 if you invest into Crow with Knife. Just depends where what exchange you're investing. Because if you're using Coinbase, you can't buy Crow with Knife on Coinbase. So just it depends. If you only have $150, and you're using the Coinbase, I would buy something like Onyx Coin. You could probably still do like a 25x from it's right now it's right around a penny, but it might be able it could at least get to like 25 cents. So that would be like a 25x. So you could turn your $150 into like around 1,500 and 25x. So let me see. So it'd be 25x. Well, whatever it would be. Let me see. Okay, the 50x was 7,500. So I guess a 25x would be right around like $3,500, like $3,700. So yeah, it just depends what exchange you're using. Look for low market cap. Low market cap coins. Just depends what you could buy. These meme coins like with Crow with Knife and COQ Inu, you can't buy on Coinbase or Robinhood, but you could buy it in crypto.com. But if you have only like Coinbase, then I would buy either like Crow with Knife. I would either buy I would buy XCN, really, to tell the truth. I would buy XCN at a penny because I think it's going to do at least get to 25 cents. So hopefully that helped you out. Or if you can't buy XCN, maybe buy some Jasmy coin. Right now, I do believe Jasmy could get to $1. So you could probably still do a good like a 30x from the prices today. So hopefully that helped you out. Created by the Most High. I mean, unless you really like XRP and XLM and Bitcoin, but you're not gonna or Solana. You're not even Solana. I think Solana could get to $1,000 this cycle, but it's almost at $300. So you could only do a 3x for Solana. So your $150 would only be around like $1,000. If you're okay with that, then Solana would be a good pick. But I would go with something with a lower market cap. Again, if you're on the Coinbase exchange, I would go with either XCN or Jasmy coin. But if you're able to get on crypto.com exchange, I would go with Crow with Knife or the Cock Inu. So hopefully that helped you out. Created by the Most High. And thanks for commenting. Okay, I got another comment here by Big Baby G. It says, I'm going to join your Patreon so that you can show me how to use Sushi Swap to trade some Cardano for some AI agents. Okay, sounds good. Yep, just go to patreon.com/topcryptobull and I'll talk to you there. Okay, cool. Big Baby G. All right. So hopefully I helped you guys out, and we'll definitely okay, let's get right into the updates. Okay, with the Crowwood knife, I already pretty much talked about it. So we did that this update. I do believe it could do at least a 50x from the price of today. I do believe it could get to $1 billion. I mean, not $1 billion. I mean, $1 billion market cap. So there you go. Okay, now let's get into the COQ ENU. Okay, COQ right now is at 3.6094, and basically 6094, and we're basically under we were at 5 zeros before, but we lost a zero, which is really good. Right now we're like a $65 million market cap. It's already moon COQ ENU. I mean, it's already done over 1,000x from its original price. But being on the Avax blockchain and being the #1 meme coin, I do believe COQ being the #1 meme coin on the Avax blockchain, I do believe it could do really, really good this cycle. So definitely don't miss out on the COQ ENU too. All right, guys. Well, again, last thing I want to say about COQ, just like with Crowwood Knife, I do believe they could both get to at least over $1 billion market cap this cycle. So definitely, look out for COQ ENU and Crowwood Knife. And all right, let's see. Well, I've been talking a lot already, guys. Let me see. Last thing I'll cover here is the DXY. The DXY chart. I want to cover it every day just to show you guys that the DXY and the Bitcoin have an inverse relationship. It looks like right now it's at 108.12. Looks like it had a peak here at 110.17. And it's been going down, so that's really good. That's where the Bitcoin's been going up because the DXY, the US dollar index, has been collapsing. If you remember here, between like January 7 to January 13, Bitcoin was just going sideways, kind of being suppressed, but that's because the DXY was going up. But now it's been collapsing ever since January 13, till right now. That's why Bitcoin has been pumping, and hopefully the DXY keeps collapsing. That way, the Bitcoin and cryptos keep going higher. So there you go. Definitely stay tuned. And I do believe Bitcoin and cryptos are going to keep pumping. Let me see. Is there any other news I wanted to share with you guys before I sign off? Okay. Oh yeah. Last thing I want to say right here is that U.S. asset managers filed for Trump Doge ETFs. So Osprey funds and Rex shares have submitted filings to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for multiple crypto ETFs, including 3 focused on meme coins. Asset managers Osprey funds and Rex shares are seeking to launch exchange trader funds ETF for meme coins, including Dogecoin. Official Trump and Bonk, according to January 21 regulatory filing. So there you go, guys. We're getting ETF filings for meme coins now. Trump, Doge, and they also filed for Solana and ETH and XRP and Bitcoin, of course. But that's pretty good. I mean, hopefully, that would be great if meme coins started getting ETFs. That would just make meme coins stay in the market. I want to keep having meme coins in the crypto market because that's where all the money is made. Hopefully, we don't want meme coins to go to zero. A lot of people are always saying that 99% of the meme coins are going to go to zero. But, if Trump and Doge get ETFs, that just might keep meme coins around. And that's good for us because that way we could trade meme coins and make a lot of money on them. Because as you already know, meme coins have a lot more returns than utility coins. So there you go. So hopefully that happens. I hope these Trump and Doge ETFs get approved. Just wanted to share that with you guys really quick. And last thing I want to share here is Trump announces a $500 billion AI infrastructure venture, Stargate. The Stargate project will be led by OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle, while Microsoft and NVIDIA will be key initial technology partners. U.S. President Donald Trump has announced a $500 billion private-led artificial intelligence infrastructure investment called Stargate, which aims to build AI data centers across the country. So there you go. Looks like Trump is pushing AI. So that's why I think the AI agents and the AI cryptos are going to do really good. Looks like it's going to be a really good narrative in this for this year for cryptos. So just wanted to share that with you guys, that Trump is pushing AIs. So there you go, and that's going to translate into the crypto AI coins. Let me see, is there anything else? Yeah, covered that already. Oh yeah, last thing I wanted to cover here is Crypto.com to launch U.S. institutional crypto investing platform. The Singapore-based crypto conglomerate has been expanding its footprint in the U.S. market following Donald Trump's presidential victory. Crypto.com has announced the launch of an institutional trading platform that will supplement its crypto retail trading mobile application. According to January 21 announcement, the new platform will feature over 300 trading pairs and enable advanced trading strategies for institutional firms, marking the company's further expansion into Wall Street. The crypto exchange entered the U.S. institutional custody market in December 2024, offering service of high net worth residents of certain states. So there you go, guys. Don't miss out on the Kronos blockchain. That's Crypto.com's blockchain. I do believe they're going to be a late bloomer, and they've been doing a lot of good things here these past few years. They've done a lot of marketing. They've gotten all the licenses they need to operate in the U.S., in the EU, basically all over the world. So I do believe CRO token and the Kronos blockchain ecosystem, like the meme coins, Crow with Knife, and all the ecosystems of the Kronos blockchain are going to do really good this cycle. And also, I announced it on a previous video about a couple of weeks ago. The Crypto.com president, had a dinner with the U.S. President Donald Trump. So definitely, Crypto.com and Donald Trump are in cahoots. So I do expect good things for Crypto.com and its ecosystem. So don't sleep on the Kronos blockchain. Don't sleep on the Crow token, the CRO token, or the Crow with Knife, CAW. I think they're going to do really good this cycle. Well, that's pretty much it. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's another question here. I'm glad I caught it before I signed off here. Okay, it's by created by the Most High. I use Crypto.com to buy. Oh, there you go. If you use Crypto.com to buy, then there's not financial advice. Everything I say is not financial advice. These are just my thoughts. But what I would do if I was you, created by the Most High, if I only had $150, I would buy a Crow with Knife right now before it goes higher. Because, just on Sunday night when I bought it, it was at, let me go to, where's the CAW here? Sunday night when I bought it, it was at 7026. It's already gone up all the way up to 7046. Look at these big green candles. See, when I bought it here, I bought it at 7026, and now it's already gone up, like over 40%. And again, I do believe it could do at least a 50x from the price of today. I do believe it could get to at least $1 billion market cap. So it's up to you. I don't want to tell you what to buy. That's totally up to you. But if I only had $150, I would put it into Crow with Knife because it only has like a $30 million market cap. And I do believe it could get to at least $1 billion market cap. And subscribe to my channel or to the Patreon, and I'll be letting you know when I'll be selling my Crow with Knife. If you don't have that much money, you could just ask me a question, on the, here on the channel, and I'll let you know when I sell Crow with Knife. I understand, I started off with very little money too, so I totally help out everybody I can. But if you are able to afford the Patreon, definitely it's only $20 a month, and you'll have more. You'll definitely have more help and access there. And you also you'll be able to join a like-minded community, of crypto enthusiasts, crypto traders, crypto investors. There's going to be a Patreon chat. I just made it, but it'll start getting full. And eventually you'll be able to chat with the community and learn from the community. And, you could ask me any questions, help you how to use DEXs, or I'll be letting you know what I buy, what I sell. There's a lot of perks to it. Definitely think about joining the Patreon. Okay, there's another question here about Created the Most High. Okay, I also want to join your Patreon, but will I be able to message you? Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. On the Patreon, it works through direct messaging. Just send me a direct message there, and I'll be able to answer you there. So there you go. It says created by the Most High. You are very smart. I think everybody's smart. We're all very smart people. It just depends how much time you have in the crypto world. I've been doing this for many years now, for basically 4 years now, and it depends how diligent and studious you are. I mean, ever since I discovered crypto, I fell in love with it because I've been really good at math and I've always loved charts. So I basically, for the last 4 years, I've been looking at the charts and I've noticed patterns, and I noticed it's a 4-year cycle, and I learned the way the charts work. I don't really listen to the news out there or to the FUD, or I don't really listen to all the hype out there. I just look at the charts and I go by the cycle. So far, the 4-year cycle for Bitcoin hasn't been broken, and I'm gonna keep using the 4-year cycle as my guide until it finally is broken. But it probably will never be broken. Look at the stock market. The S&P 500 has been going up and up and up and up for over 100 years, and the cycle hasn't changed. It just keeps going up, up, up. Of course, it has corrections. Nothing goes up in a straight line. So you just gotta learn the charts and the way the cycles work. Well, but thanks for that, created by the Most High. I think everybody's smart. All right, guys. Well, I've been talking a long time. Don't want to bore you guys to death. Definitely like the video, subscribe to the channel. Think about joining the Patreon. I just started it. Trying to start a good community out there, to help everybody out. All right, guys. Well, like the video, subscribe to the channel. This Top Crypto Bull signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.